Hello guys, I'm going to here with another ARK Survival Sim video. Now, today I'm going to be giving my official review, what I like about the game, what I hate about the game, the positives and the cons. I'll be making this video as quick as short as I possibly can for you guys. Um, no bias here. This is going to be my strict opinion, starting with the positives and then going to the cons, and giving my conclusion at the end. So anyway, to the positives now. Now, first of all, is the stunning visuals. Again, this game is a modern game. It came out in 2023, and it does have the modern Unreal Engine 5. So the visuals are absolutely stunning. The graphics are absolutely beautiful, and that is a huge plus. Like the sunrise, the sunsets, like the shadows, even again, it's completely freaking gorgeous. And you can see the sun rays too. Look at that. You see how it's bouncing off the rock and how it's landing over here instead? That's absolutely adorable. That's actually admirable, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. And ARK Survival Evolved could not do that because it was on PS4 and because it was on Unreal Engine 4. So it couldn't deliver stunning visuals like this. No way. Secondly, is the very diverse customization features and tameable options. So if you go to the main menu, something I really love about ARK Survival Ascended is that there's a lot of customization options, especially for your single player game. So if you go to your game rules and your advanced, there's a lot of customization options you can do here, which makes the game much more replayability. Makes the game have much more replayability value. So that's already a huge plus. So, yeah. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, this is... So yeah, again, huge customization features. Now what I mean by tame now, look at this. Look how many customization options are available to us. Again, changing these makes the game much more diverse and makes it just much better, in my opinion. So what ties into that though is the tameable options. So there are so many different animals and creatures that you can actually tame in ARK, making the game much more replayable. So, for example, you can tame just about everything. This excludes alphas and bosses, obviously, but you can tame pretty much anything outside that. So, you can tame a Rex, you can tame a Spino, a Stego. You can have a base full of Stegos, you can have a base full of Spinos, you can have a base full of Dimorphodons, Direwolves, you name it. It's absolutely insane. And it's absolutely customizable. The game does not limit you to what you want in your base or what you want in your tribe. It's absolutely insane, dude. You can do pretty much anything, without any restrictions whatsoever. Which, again, for a game this modern, you want to have that replayability value, and you do, and it's absolutely insane, and I'm all here for it. Now, okay. Now, what's the other one? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Number 4. This is my last positive about the game. Then I'll move on to the cons. So with ARK Survival Evolved, there were multiple worlds with diverse feeling, with a bunch of variety. Well, ARK Survival Ascended does that pretty well too. So I'm on the island, which is the OG map. But you can also have Scorched Earth, to where you don't have the northern points, like the cold area, like you do in Scorched Earth, because Scorched Earth is always hot. So yeah, because it's like a desert. And it's also a bit smaller than the island too, but it's still pretty fun, I suppose. and they're still adding some more from Arc Survival Evolved to Ascended. Like the game is not done yet, so they are adding more DLC, and they are adding more maps to this day, which is pretty cool. Um, and I love the diverse. Like each game, like each world, just feels so much alive. Like they just feel so alive, especially with the visuals and the stunning graphics. Just make each world even more alive. Like again, each world isn't going to look the same. All of them are, in fact, quite a bit different. And adding that diversity makes the game much more replayability, or makes it much more replayable, in my opinion. So it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. Um, but however, that does bring me to the cons, though, and the cons are kind of substantial. I'm going to say it right now, because again, not every game is truly flawless. Each game will have a flaw. Starting with the cons, we have the bugs and glitches. Obviously, every game, especially even modern games now, will have more bugs and glitches. For example, in Ark Survival Evolved, you could paint on your dinos and your creatures um, to make them fancy. Yeah, that's kind of bad terminology there, but the big problem with Ark Survival Ascended painting on dinos is the fact that they don't save. So if you paint on your dino, I painted on my otter before. I tried to give my otter a unique look by painting on her. But whenever I saved and whenever I went to the main menu and came back, they were gone. They disappeared. Like they vanished. Like they vanished as if I didn't even paint on her to begin with. So, kind of annoying, and it is what it is. So yeah, but the glitches and bugs aren't the only thing. The game does also tend to crash, which for a modern game you do not want. Like this game came out in 2023, um, so that is kind of modern. So again, you do not want your game to be suffering from crashes. Like that's pretty bad. Again, especially for a modern game like this. Um, so yeah, take a crap on that. Yeah, please, I had to do that. Why? I don't know, but I had to. Okay, okay, I had to do that. Okay, like, okay. Anyway, oh god, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Anyway, so again, for my 40 minutes of playing Ark Survival Ascended, I've had the game crash on me for like 2 times already, which isn't really a good thing at all. Especially if it's crashing this common, like it's not a good thing. Like maybe if it crashed a bit more seldomly, maybe it would be more bearable. But even then, it's a more modern game, and you do not expect your game to crash. Um, Subnautica suffers from the same problem, because the developers of Subnautica wanted to over-optimize it to make the game look visually good, but it paid the consequence of having game crashing and having it poorly optimized. And Ark Survival Ascended, unfortunately, suffers the same problem, to where Wildcard Studios wanted the game to look very, 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 very nice and very gorgeous, but they didn't optimize it enough. So now we're stuck with the game crashing and having somewhat poor FPS as a result. So hopefully Wildcard Studio fixes this. They are fixing the game up to this date, so I mean that is a good sign, and I hope they do continue to fix this game and make it more optimized too. Because again, optimization is really really poor. Again, they wanted to make the game look gorgeous, they did, but as a result, the game has really poor optimization. So hopefully they do fix that. Moving on though, is very inconsistent dino spawns. Now this is a problem in Ark 5 Evolved as well. This is somewhat unrealistic, especially for a 2023 game. Like this is very, very, very strange. So whenever you go to one location, you might see a parasaur or a Moss Chops or something like that regard. And if you go to that location, uh, and if you go back, if you leave your game and save and go back to that same location, there may not even be a dino there this time. So it's kind of strange and inconsistent. Um, sure, I guess resetting the spawns is used for a way to try and get different tames to spawn there, so that way you can get better ones and find different ones there. So I guess that is why they wanted to do that, but it's very Is that a Theracino? Oh my god, is that a dude? There is no way that's a Theracino. Am I going crazy, guys? Like, bruh. No, okay, it's not a Theracino. It's too big. Okay, well, that's kind of strange because Theracino territory is pretty much right here on the map, on the island at least. And there's also some over here in the redwood forest, but they're more common over here. So that's kind of strange. But yeah, prime example of inconsistent dino spawns. Let me tell you. I thought that was a Theracino right there, but no, it's not. So anyway, that's kind of annoying, kind of unrealistic. But if they wanted to do it for a feature, I guess, to make it easier to find dinos, I guess it makes sense. But it makes the game unrealistic because you expect consistency there. Like, you expect the same creatures to spawn there because it makes it more realistic. But for a game like this, I mean, it makes sense, I suppose. So I'm not going to criticize it too much. Because that would be unfair, dude. But probably moving on to the biggest flaw and the biggest con of them all is the price of this game. The price of this game is actually insane. And it's debatable whether or not if it's worth it, to be honest with you. Like, even with the customization options and with the replayability value of ARK Survival Ascended, the price is debatably worth it. I'm not sure if it is. Like, in some cases I feel like it is, but in other cases I feel like it isn't. Thankfully I got it on sale for $25, but normally the game is $60. So it's pretty pricey. It's not cheap. So again, the price is debatable. You can say that it is worth it just because of the replayability value and so many customization options, but it is very debatable. Like, it's with the bugs, the glitches, and the crashing, and with the very minor bugs and those issues, kind of brings the game to an iffy point to where it's kind of unplayable. And for a modern game like this to cost $60 and for it to have a crash, for it to have crashing and bugs every so often, is a big problem. Like, it's you don't expect a game to have these problems, period, but especially even more, especially. Okay, we have GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition, floating rocks here. What the heck? Okay. Yeah. What the hell is this? I guess Grove Street Game worked on this game too. Okay. Enough with that. That just got a good laugh from me, dude. Okay. you're not gonna find that everywhere. I was just unlucky enough to find that here. Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was my review. It's definitely worth it. I give it a 6 out of 10. Again, the bugs and glitches make the price completely debatable. Like, in some cases, it is worth it. Like, the replayability somewhat counteracts the crashes because there is a huge, insane amount of replayability value when it comes to Ark Survival Ascended, so that kind of counteracts the price of it. But the bugs and glitches make the game unplayable and kind of make the game frustrating and annoying. Like, I want to paint all my creatures, but the paint doesn't save. So, Wildcard Studios, please fix that. I really enjoy. Oh, I'm dehydrating. Also, I'm getting ready to starve. There we go. Again, I really enjoy Ark Survival Ascended, but they really need to fix these bugs and make the game more optimized, especially on console, because it is fairly unplayable right now, as I say right now. So hopefully they do fix it, because I really have fun playing it. They just need to really iron out the glitches and make the game more optimized, because it is poorly optimized. Maybe lower down the price just a little bit too, because again, $60 is debatably worth it or not. Like, if the game is worth it, that's up to you. But as it stands right now, it's unplayable. It's glitchy. It is highly enjoyable though when it is running smoothly and when it isn't crashing. But I would pick it up on sale like I did. Like I said, I got it on sale for $25. It's normally $60, which is pretty costly. Like, it isn't cheap. So make sure you have your credit card at the ready, or if you are using your wallet, you can put your PSN code in and you can just redeem them that way. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next one, and peace out.